Hi y'all. Just popping on real quick. I don't have my wig on. Got my wig head. uh, I have got some things going on and I just wanted to share with you a little bit. I don't know if there's a pinched nerve in my back or what. Of course, my left knee has been bothering me for a few years now, and the surgery did no good. And now I'm having problems in both hips. I had sacroiliac joint dysfunction in my left hip that hadn't been really causing me any problems since like right after I had an accident in 2014. But now my right hip is flared up and it was really bad earlier this month. I couldn't hardly sleep on either side. And so that's kind of why I've been kind of curtailing back on my video making. I'm just tired and it takes a lot out of me to get it all set up. So back to the project, because I don't like whining. And I also want to talk a little bit about plans for my channel. I don't want to start another channel, but I have some things, tips and tricks for wig wearing, things I've taught myself and picked up along the way that have helped me keep my wigs on. And that's important, to keep your wig on, especially in the wind. So I may do a couple videos on those. On to the, let's see, was it just last night? Yeah, just last night I was telling you about a hoodie that I was starting. Well, the sizing didn't work for the gauge I have of my yarn. So I went up, even to the biggest size, and it still wasn't working out. I didn't like how it has the slit bottom. The front and the back there's a slit about 6 inches long. I didn't like that, so I'd already made a mod to it and tried it on last night before bed, and alas, it did not fit. So once again, I find myself making so many modifications that I'm sure I would find more in that pattern, but it just literally, most of the patterns that I use or buy, I should say, if I start them, I end up right away, like within a couple lines, find something that I hate doing. So, or that just doesn't work for me. So I am working on taking this apart. This was the top of the kimono sweater I had started earlier in the year, and it's kind of been sitting around for almost a year now. Started it last year. It's just a little too heavy with this yarn. It is the, I just told you last night what it was. It's Yarn Bee Breathe Deep. So I've got the 3 colorways that I showed you on my video yesterday. And I have started, the lady's name is Olga something. She has a scarf pattern, but she gives the stitch count. So I am making a little cardie, similar to my other ones, but it's made vertically. So I'm doing, 2 sides, and then I'll stitch it up the back and then leave the neck area from here down open, and probably put some ribbing on it. Maybe not. I might just put a shell edge on it. But this is the start of it. It's just a really pretty easy pattern. And I am doing 3 colors. So I'm doing 2 repeats in the light pink, and then I'm going to do 2 in the mauve, and then 2 in the taupe, and maybe add a little sleeve with the taupe. And the sleeve would be probably about the same, 2 more repeats of that. But anyway, so the frogging has been pretty intense because I had 2 sleeves plus bodice area, because I do my kimono cardies usually by making a piece that's long enough to go from the front to the back, just under the bust, and then that be your sleeve too, like that. So basically you end up with 3 pieces. You sew the sleeves, sew the back section up, and leave the rest of it open, and then you pick up and you stitch going down. But this was just too heavy, and the frogging has been such a nightmare. But this is expensive yarn for Hobby Lobby, and I love the yarn, so I'm salvaging it. And amidst cutting into the stitching where I stitched the under the arm up, cutting into that, I accidentally cut into the top of the top row. So I'm having to work this off of there by pulling the bottom of the stitch and then pull on that big long loop. Once I get the rest of this little bit off right there across the top, then I'll be free and in the clear and just ball it up and be done with it. But that is what is coming. The hoodie was a no-go. And it just, I don't know. I wanted it because it's comfy, but a hoodie in this yarn is just too dense, I think. And I don't want to, I don't know. I don't like going around when I'm this big around, you know. So I feel like the vertical stripes of the lace too will also draw the eye in, and kind of, if I put a little ribbon tie or two on there, then it'll kind of cinch under the bust and kind of, you know, vertical stripes instead of horizontal. So anyway, that's my little rant for the day. Oh, and about the wigs, like I have figured out, my sister and I have gone to her lady before, because me and my sister both have, I'm just going to show you, alopecia areata, and it's basically male pattern baldness. We both started losing hair in our 20s. She lost a lot and very fast. Mine has been just kind of, it crept on for a while. It started, I think, mid to late 20s for me. So that's why I wear wigs. It's either that or wear hair powder. And the hair powder I got by with for quite a while. If you guys have any thinning hair problems, like I'll see ladies out with thin hair and I want to save them and be like, hey, try some Topic. But you can get this stuff called Topic. I think it's Toppik. And it's on eBay. And if you hunt really good, you can get a good sized jar of it that'll last you about a month. Unless you wash your hair every day. But it should last you, the 28 gram, I think it is, will last about a month. It's very inconspicuous. You don't even notice it. It's not itchy. It's plant-based fiber, and the charge of that fiber actually works, is opposite of the charge of your hair. So they're attracted to each other. Opposites attract. So that worked great, and like my head wouldn't get sunburned when I was outside, like it does if I don't have powder in. So that worked great for a while, but I've lost so much on top now that anyway I style my hair, it just is too flat on top. And now I'm receding hair as well, becoming a little old man. It's migrated from here to here. I guess it's better than from ear to ear. Here to here. So you might try the Topic, and you can get one good size bottle that lasts you about a month, and I paid like $7.95 a piece for them. So I would order 4 or 5 at a time. I still have some, so if I want to pull out some of my natural hair to blend in with a wig, then I can do that and disguise that where it's thin with a little touch of the hair powder. I'll just hold my wig back and shake it on over the bang, and then dust off any extra. It's very easy to apply, and does the job if you have enough on your hair that your head's not going to be flat. Mine, I could literally put all the top of my hair on one roller and roll it up. There's just not much there anymore, and it goes clear back to here. Right here you might notice this. I'm gonna probably do a video if anybody's interested or know anyone who wants to wear a wig, but unsure how to secure your wig. These are little snaps, and kind of little Frankenstein snaps. I used E6000 the other day. I'm kind of testing them out. One of them fell off. I think I had messed with it before it was dry enough, but I could still feel a little bit of the glue, so I know exactly where to put it again. But I got 4 on here. So if you put them where you want them on your hair, and you let it dry. Then you put your wig on and turn your wig cap back a little bit and put a little white dot on your wig on the lace, and that'll be where you sew the other side of the snap. So you can have a snappy. That's what me and Sis call them, snappies. So this is pretty secure. I've washed my hair a few times now and slept with them on, and only lost that one, and that was early on. So I'm going to fix that, and I did some other things to my wig to modify it and make it work for me, and it does not move. I can wear that thing all day, all evening if I want. I've worn it about 14 hours straight, and when I get home from work, I can actually brush it with it on my head, just like it's in my own hair, and it doesn't go anywhere. I just brush away. So that's one thing new I want to bring to my channel, because my head is so big, 24-inch head. Even a large size standard wig cap does not fit, and they want to pop off. So I fixed that, and now I'm not afraid to buy any wig that I want, really, within reason. Any average size wig, I can make it work for me. So I will be working on doing some of those modifications. And for spring, I have a really, really, really short beachy wave asymmetrical one coming that is platinum blonde. I just wanted to try it, have some fun with it. It's not rooted, so it doesn't have any shading to the root, but I may just try out some Sharpie marker and make it rooted myself. So we'll see. I may be crafting with some wigs here soon. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.